Hey, what's going on? Tucker Forwardy here, just going to shoot a quick little video about the Facebook Ads Manager and how to use it so that you can profit from Facebook ads. So what I'm going to do first, this is my Facebook page here. I am going to log inside the Facebook Ads Manager and start from basically from scratch. So what I did was I pushed that little tab so that you could go and select Manage Ads. Now, if you are new, you're going to click Start Ads or Create Ads or whatever it is. And then if you're fresh, obviously you're going to click Manage Ads because you have already created ads before. So here I am inside the Facebook Ads Manager. There is no such thing anymore as the Power Editor. The Power Editor has been done away with. There is no such thing as a Power Editor, and it has been moved all of it has been moved to the Ads Manager. Okay. So what we're going to be doing is going to be covering a lot of all of what we see here. And then what we're going to be doing is going over all of these tabs and just going over a brief overview so that we can know what to do, when to do, how to do, etc. Okay, so first let's go into this. Right now we've got just our normal menu. We've got our account number and name here. We've got the account overview. This is how much we've spent. It's just an account overview. I never use this. Just because I don't need to. I always go from the campaign and ad set level, but it's really good just to make sure that you can see what's going on as a broad overview. Okay, so this is your campaign level. This is everything from, this is like your objective. This is anything from your campaigns or your objectives that you want to complete. So whether you want to get clicks or video views or shares or comments or likes or whatever, you're going to select your campaign or your objective here in this level. Okay. Ad sets. Ad sets are your targeting, demographics, interests. So you start off with the objective and you start off here with everything that you're going to be targeting. So like this is, again, your demographics, your interests, your genders, your ages, everything that you're going to be selecting and targeting to your future customer or client or whoever. Okay. Ads, this is the creative side of things. So this is your images, this is your videos, this is your copy, your sales copy, right? This is the stuff that you're going to be writing to convince people to buy your stuff. Okay. So you've got, again, objectives, targeting, and then what people see. Delivery, this is whether it's on or off. Results, this is going to be telling you the results that you get from the objective that you selected here when you created an ad. Reach, this is the number, it says right here, so just go over these if you have any questions, but the reach is the people who saw your ads at least once, okay? Reach is different to impressions. Impressions is overall how many people saw your ad, and then reach is how many people saw your ad at least once, okay? There's a difference. How much, obviously, you're going to be spending per result, how much you've spent, and then ends, okay? This right here, the columns, this is where you get to select different things that have gone on in the past. This is where you get to, select your default, your performance. This is the delivery. This is basically saying like how it's been delivered. Engagement. Basically all of these things right here are different settings that you get to use when you're tracking your data. Okay. Your breakdown. This is everything by delivery. So this is none, this is age. So this is where you get to break it down according to different demographics or different placements or different areas. So you can go run an ad, click this button, and you get to see which ads across which platforms or devices were working best or worse. Same thing with ages and genders. Maybe you're targeting the wrong people. Maybe you're maybe the ages, maybe you need to find out which ages are working best. Maybe you need to find out which genders are working best for your ads. Okay. I usually like to do, platform and device and placement, and device placement is where people are going to see your ads. So whether it's on desktop, whether it's on mobile, whether it's on both, whether it's on the sidebar, or where people are going to be seeing it. Okay. So again, you got platform and device, placement, and then ages and genders. I use these ones the most, just because those are the ones that are relevant to me at the time. Okay, so here you've got your time. So usually you click lifetime just so that we can see. I deleted all the ads here, but you can do that. You can see the results from today yesterday, past 7 days, etc. And then you just click update. Now, after that, let's now go into the menu here. We're now going to go into just audience insights. So audience insights, this is a fantastic place where you get to go and you get to see audience insights. You get to find out which areas to target before you even have to target them. So we can already see that the people, what I want you to do is just spend an hour clicking buttons and find out what is going on behind the scenes when it comes down to Facebook marketing, okay? So we've got this one. We can already tell that in the United States, more women are on Facebook than men are, okay? Because we've got 55% women all up here, 46% men all down here. The gray right here, this means average, okay? The darker blue is your males, the lighter blue is your women, okay? So let's just do this. What if I was to select, I'm just going to type in real estate. All of a sudden, the dynamics change. We now know that 63% of women on Facebook who are interested in real estate are between the ages, like the best ages to target is 25 years old to about 64, because we don't ever want to target anything that is below the gray. This means it's under average, okay? Remember that the gray is average, so you want to be targeting people ages you want to be targeting women between ages 25 to 64 and men between ages 35 and 64, okay? Don't worry about these because they're either average or below average, but this is the area, not this one because it's below, but this right here is the area that we want to be focusing on if we were wanting to target people in the United States and real estate. So it's really cool. Not only that, though, we also get to see which pages are attached. Like, this is so amazing. I love doing this stuff. I could spend hours on this stuff. The page likes. So we know that the people who are interested in real estate have liked these pages as well in this order. Or not in this order exactly, but they have liked similar pages or these pages when it comes down to real estate, okay? So there is a ton of different stuff that you can do, but go and spend an entire hour pushing in interests, finding out advanced stats and languages, and click a bunch of buttons and find out what people are interested in. This is amazing stuff. So now this is audience insights. You can also go by the location, activity, household, purchases, etc. Okay, so go check out all of this stuff and it's amazing. Okay, now let's go on to the Creative Hub. Now the Creative Hub, this is where you get to create example ads. So that, let's just say you have an idea pop into mind, or you want to find out how an ad looks before you actually go and create it. You can go and create different ad examples in the Creative Hub so that you can know what it looks like. You can see if it's even worth it, and you can go and create an ad here. Not an actual ad that you'll pay for, but you can create the foundation of the ad, and then you can just copy and paste everything from here into your ad, your ads manager, okay? So you've got your page name right here. You've also got your picture here. You've got the option to select your desktop or mobile. And then this is where the text goes. So it'll go right above. Let's see if it'll populate real quick. So there's where your text goes. That's where the image obviously goes. And then you can go and you can create like different headlines and whatever. So after that, you'll simply save it. And you can select different mockups. So you can select like how a video ad will look, how a 360 video or an image link or a carousel. You can select different things, or even Instagram when you're advertising on Instagram. You can select different creatives or different ways to advertise, or different ways that people are going to be seeing your ads. And you get to create it before you actually pay for it, if that makes sense, okay? So that's the Creative Hub. Business Manager. I personally don't use Business Manager. There's a lot of people who do. It is still a very good, it's still really awesome to use. I personally just don't use it. that much. I usually just use the ads manager, but you can go and you can create different, just different accounts to protect yourself and your clients or students or whoever. And you can go and you can do, just a lot of different things with the business manager. Ads manager we went over. I'm not going to go into these because I never use them. Okay. Ads reporting. Let's go into custom conversions. So custom conversions, learn more about the Facebook pixel. Let's just go through this real quick. Pause this real quick. Okay, so your custom conversions, this is an easier way to track things. So what you're going to be doing here when it comes down to custom conversions is basically you're going to be creating labels for your ads so that they are easier to read and easier to understand, okay? So like for instance, we can create a different custom conversion. We can add a certain page to this area, and then we can call it, what we want it to do. So let's just say we're trying to get leads. We can go and we can either call it a lead or a complete registration. I call it just complete registrations because whatever, but you can call them leads, but sometimes you'll need more information than just a lead. So then I call it a complete registration. So just a little hack for you guys. But you basically go, you add in your URL here, so like the landing page or website, whatever, and then you get to call it something and then click next. So like for example, I had a few real estate campaigns that I was running, and I was able to say, hey, this page here means saw first page of real estate PDF. This link here means those who opted in, leads from real estate PDF. This one here, this is the thank you page, so you can add the thank you page to this area. You can add the opt-in page, you can add whatever. Basically, you're going to be plugging in your links, and then you're going to call it something so that when you're doing your targeting or you're analyzing your data, right, you get to see this as like a little label. So you know that, oh, hey, I got this many people to see the first page of real estate PDF. Okay, so now that we have that under our belt, I'm now going to go to the ads manager and show you where you can find that. So as it loads here, and we actually talked about it briefly, but this is where it's at. So we can go and we can customize the columns. These right here are all the columns. We can go and we can customize the columns. It's going to pull up a little menu, and we can select what we want to see. So as we saw, we're going to go now to conversions, because that's what we just created. We're going to go to custom conversions. So these are exactly what we just created earlier, okay? Who opted in, leads from real estate PDF. So simply by clicking these, it then adds it to our list. We get to drag it up just like that, and now we can create a different menu. There's a ton of different options, not just for conversions, but basically from anything. I mean, you can do this for apps, you can do this for so many different things, but you select what you want to see, that you want to track, push it over, and then you're going to save it as a preset. You're going to say RE leads info. You can name it whatever you want, but this is my menu that I'm creating right now for real estate leads info, okay? I'm going to click apply, and then this is how it comes up. Leads for open house, saw first page of PDF, who opted in, leads for PDF or real estate PDF, etc. And then it goes back to how I had it, okay? So this is really cool. And then you can go, I'm running ads. If there's numbers under here, that means this many people saw the first page of real estate PDF, okay? That's just what I call my funnel, my landing page. So that is what custom conversions do. It's kind of long-winded, but it's very important. Let's now go to the audiences. So audiences, this is for anything really. This is for so many different things. You can go and you can create audiences of people who have engaged with your website or your landing pages or your content or videos, and you are able to retarget them later. You're also able to track them and find out what is going on behind the scenes, but this is basically for retargeting. You're creating audiences just in case people don't do what you want them to do in the beginning, so that you can do, or so that you can have them do later on what you wanted them to do by sending out another ad to them so that they can complete that next step, okay? So for instance, I can go and create an audience of people who saw a page, like a landing page, for instance, but they did not opt in. So I know that they did not opt in by the audience I'm creating, and then I get to send them an extra incentive or gift or whatever to then turn them into my customers or clients, or turn them into my list, okay? So let's just go into here, for example. Create audiences, custom audiences. Those are exactly what you're going to be creating, like I just said. You click on that and you can upload your emails. So like, let's just say you have a list of 100,000 people on your list. You can go select this, copy and paste or upload a CSV file here, and then you can import all their data. Then you can send out ads or target them, and you can simply, send out whatever you want, whatever your message is, whatever your branding or business is. You can then send it out to all of those 100,000 people, and then send them stuff, sell them stuff, and grow your business, okay? So it's awesome. We can use this, and it's awesome, and I love it. I use it all the freaking time, okay? So that's how that is. Let's go back into custom audience. You can also create an audience according to the traffic that you have had on any of your sites or any of your landing pages. So let's just say you can go between the past 30 to 180 days. So anywhere from 30, so 1 month to 6 months, okay? And you can also, like I said, track certain pages. Once you add your landing page here, you're going to name it something, put your link right here, create audience. It's then going to populate here, and it's going to show you how many people have seen that page, okay? Obviously, this audience is too small. It's because you have to have at least 20 people, 20 different people to see your page or, content, okay? So let's go back to this. App activity, I never run ads, or I never do ads for apps, so we won't go into that. Offline activity. Create a list of people who interacted with your business in store, by phone, or through other offline channels. And then engagement. So as we click that engagement button, we can now track people or retarget people according to if they watched our videos, whether we got a lead form, full screen experience, whether they interacted with our Facebook page, Instagram business profiles, or they've interacted or subscribed to some of our events, okay? So you can go select different audiences, and then resend content or offers to them who have interacted with all of these things, okay? That's done here. And now let's go into lookalike audiences. So lookalike audiences, remember when we talked about that we can actually upload our list of subscribers to Facebook? Well, what Facebook can do, after they have a list imported into Facebook, you can then create an audience of people who are like that list, but they are not on your list yet. So you can go create an audience, and then you have that audience. It's going to be anywhere from like 1 million to 2 million, depending on what you're doing. And then you can go create that audience that is similar to your existing audiences, and then run ads to them. You have to have anywhere from 100 to 1,000 emails for this to work. It does not work it doesn't work properly if you do not have enough data. So you're going to run ads. Once you hit 100 at least emails, then you can upload it and create a lookalike audience. It's better though to have more, and preferably 1,000. So imagine if you have 1,000 buyers on your list, you can go upload all of your buyers to Facebook, and then Facebook will send out ads to people who are like those buyers so that you can get more buyers, okay? And then you just rinse and recycle. You put then those buyers on this list, you upload it, and then you can find more, etc., okay? It's amazing. It's amazing. I love this thing so much. That's for pixels. So Pixel. let's go into Pixel real quick. Your Pixel is a piece of code that you install on your website or you install on your landing pages. And this right here tells you what's going on behind the scenes. You have to have a Facebook pixel in order to profit and succeed with Facebook ads. You cannot run it without it. You have to have it installed. So what you do is you have this here. You have your pixel. You then set it up, manually install, or you can hire someone. But basically what you're going to do is copy this, install it on your Facebook, or so on your website, and then you're going to add these different codes to your website as well, because these, you're going to add these to the thank you pages, or basically the pages that follow a certain event. So let's just say I have a purchase page. I have a page. I'm going to put this link right here on the page that happens after the purchase. Same thing with everything else. So complete registration. I'm going to add this on the page that happens after someone completes the registration. Now, it doesn't always happen like that. Sometimes for initiate checkout, you're going to add this code on the page where someone initiates the checkout phase, okay? Because as soon as someone lands on this pixel will fire and it will say, hey, this event just happened, and it will go inside of your backend, and then all of your stats will be updated, but you can only see what's going on with the pixel, okay? So we're going to be done with that, and let's just double check to make sure that we had everything. Obviously, your business settings, this is where you go to upload people to your account, so you can go add people so that they can run your ads, or you can have different moderators or whoever running your ads. I'm not going to go into it, but you basically go into just for personal and private reasons, but you basically go into your business settings. You're going to go to page roles, and then you're going to add the person as a friend, or you're going to add their email address of whoever you're going to have run ads for you, and then you're going to send it. This is also the billing and payments methods. You can have a credit card, you can have PayPal, you can have whatever. I'm also not going to go into this because of, again, that's very secret information that I'm not just going to go out and show everyone. So this right here is everything that you need to know when it comes down to Facebook advertising, okay? So again, audiences, I don't even use anything else really. I don't use the apps, automated rules, or anything else. I just do everything manual because I like having complete control over my ads, okay? So thank you for watching this video. I hope it has helped in some way, shape, or form. And if you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll be more than willing to help out. Thanks.